Hello, my beautiful Libra. This is your reading for the month of August, and it is a new beginning. The cards are some of the best that I've ever seen that you have had with the outcome. There are some bumps along the road, so let's see what we have coming up, Libra, for this month. Now, if you like the video, want to follow, please consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. And also hit the bell so you know when the new videos come out. Your reading first, we have the first two cards that are shown are the aces, new beginnings. Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. What does that mean? Well, Ace of Pentacles, of course, is new endeavors in finance. And the Ace of Swords is clarity and direction. So it helps you to sort out what direction you want to go with your Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is cutting through the veil, is giving you the information, so then you can move forward with your Ace of Pentacles, which is new endeavors of money. It's definitely a new chapter coming up, Libra, and it's good. It's very good. Like I said, you have been through some choppy water, so to speak. You do have some things coming up. We'll go into that a little bit more. So there are some little bumps along the road, but overall, it's new beginnings that are very, very good for you. So first we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. What's happening? Where are you going? And then we have the Magician and the King of Swords. Now, the Magician's also a new beginning. So you have all these beginnings, all these new choices that you can make because you have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. The Magician is the beginning. And see, you can call on the universe for whatever you want with your King of Swords. Now, your King of Swords, this could be a couple of different things. For some of you, you may want a new job. And the King of Swords can represent someone who makes some decisions. He can be a person of authority that you know exactly what's going on with his word. The other could be romance because you have your Ace of Pentacles. So it could be a new beginning with your Ace of Swords or your King of Swords. It can be a new beginning with this individual. So the cards are saying in three different ways, beginning, beginning, beginning. Because if you look at the Magician, it's infinity, which means there's no limit to that which you can manifest. And the King of Swords is someone who it can also be, if it's negative, someone who's stuck, authoritarian, but more than just someone who speaks this word. It can be someone who has an attitude of being right, and more of a directive rather than a partner. And it also could be in a work environment, but this could be personally in a relationship where it's someone who is, inflexible, final word kind of person. So you have to have discernment as to the qualities of this King of Swords. And then at the base of it, this is interesting. At the base of it is some things that are coming up. 5 of Cups with the Strength card. So remember that, this is the beginnings. And remember that you signed up for this, whatever it is that's going on in your life, because you do have the star also. It's that you signed up for it. It's a life lesson. So the easy thing to do is, Spirit gives you lessons. And you can either make them easy or you can make it hard. If you look at the lesson, objectively, you can learn it and respond and move on. If you don't get the lesson, Spirit makes it harder for you to ignore it until eventually it is so big that you can't ignore it anymore. So we have the Five of Cups here. What does it mean? If you look at the Five of Cups, it's a spilt. It's 3 spilled, 2 on the reserve. It's things that didn't turn out the way you didn't want them to turn out. And you also have the Strength card. So what does that mean? It didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to turn out. Well, you can take all those things, the spilled cups, and learn from that. You can look at the situation and go, oh, okay, well, that didn't work out. Let me learn from that and adjust my behavior. And the Strength card is, as you are in this situation, because Spirit could be also presenting you additional lessons in it, that you have the strength of the lion, which means, again, you are getting in touch with that power within yourself, and that you are not going to be weakened by it. I see like a wilted flower, that you are thinking, oh, I can't do that, I don't, or I don't want to do that, or, but you have the strength of the lion. And that is looking at staying true to what you believe rather than wavering. Because the Five of Cups can be you wavering, looking at what didn't work out, and not seeing the solutions, not seeing the value of it, and the strength of the lion. As we have lessons in our lives, and as the lessons are presented to you, you can use it as a learning experience. Everything's a learning experience. And you can move forward from that as an opportunity. That's what Spirit's saying. So you would have the strength of the lion, knowing that you can get through this and learn from it and grow from it and move on to other things, and that in the future you will know how to respond to it. Because behind you is the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is following your intuition, and the Two of Pentacles is your balance. Trying to balance in your life, looking at the alternatives, and the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of the High Priestess, is following your intuition. So it's about balancing and introspection and following your intuition as you go forward. This is in your past, but it's one of those things that you're not going to ignore a situation. You're going to learn from it and move forward. Add it to your tools, add it to your skills, because that's where the stage is right now, is that you're adding to. It isn't always easy as you go through that, but once you have that skill, it's there, and you can call on that in the future. For example, this is a good example. Okay, it's summertime. And what happens in summertime? Well, cars heat up. Well, if you pay attention, your car, you will watch the thermostat on your car. Or if you don't drive a car, you could look at something around you that is tells you what's going on around your environment. So over time, you've learned that if the thermostat goes up on your car, then it's going to overheat unless you take a measure. Unless you, for example, put in coolant or stop the engine, or, even the old trick of turning on the air, or the heat rather, and that takes the air off of the engine. But you've learned these things. These are skills that you've learned that you can carry forward. And that's where you are in some of these things that Spirit is presenting you now, and that you're learning the skills. And then you can carry forward on it. So there are situations being presented. So the Two of Pentacles, it can be balancing money. It can be balancing things in your life. Do you go do this or you do this? Which one are you choosing? Following your intuition. Okay. Spirit has had a lot to tell you for this month coming up. So let's see what else we have coming up for the month of August. You're going to be sort of in limbo related to the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles can represent some shortages, some financial concerns. It could just be on your mind too, that you're worried about it, or you're wondering how you're going to adjust to it, and you're looking for the truth in a situation. The Hermit. So it could be money coming to you. You're concerned about it, and you want the truth of a situation. It's going to be shown to you. You're looking at something now objectively rather than subjectively, and balancing. So it is looking at what is being presented to you, looking for the truth of the situation as you balance in your life. So it's all about balancing. You know, the balance is very important for Libra because of the scales. That's the important thing with Libra, is keeping your balance. And so what's on your mind is keeping your balance and looking at the truth of something related to finances, money, because that's what's on your mind right now. Some of your concerns have been about money, because right ahead you've had whatever you're doing, it's destiny, it's in the stars, with money coming to you. This can be from the universe, it can be help around you, partnership, or money that is owed you that's going to come, and it's all in the stars right ahead. So you're looking at, okay, what's going on, looking at the big picture, money coming to you. Money maybe even owed to you that is now going to be available because you are moving forward related to the Emperor. Now remember, the Six of Swords is back to smooth waters. You're leaving a difficult situation, moving forward, and the Emperor can represent government. So it could be dealings with government and money. It could be decisions related to government. It could be a job with government, or applying for benefits with government. Moving forward. Waiting for something. It could be an inheritance. It could be related to domestic and involving money. And you're moving forward to smoother waters, because here's our challenges, Libra. We have here the Tower and the Temperance. So the Tower means that all of a sudden, boom, things are going to happen. The Tower is actually pretty good because it's Spirit saying to you, okay, you wanted to take the easy way, got complacent. Nope, we're going to stir things up because you're here to learn. And so this presents the opportunities, the new challenges, the new opportunities. And you have here the Temperance card, which is take your time, use your discernment, be temperate, and with your Tower. So it can be, what I saw was reacting to a situation rather than being in the flow of the Six of Swords. It's being reactive because this is something, boom, okay, it's going to change. And all of a sudden, you've been waiting, and boom, there it is, and it says be temperate. Don't rush anything. Take your time. Have the patience. And if you look at the card here, you're surrounded by the light of the angels. You're not alone in this, because we have here some heavy burdens related to home that are going to be lightened. This is going to be lightened. The Ten of Wands is always, to me, an indication of the lightening of the load, that it's just about complete. And then this is going to be, you're not going to be carrying all these burdens related to home. So it's actually a resolution, because the Tower is like pushing you so that you're presented with that, and smoother waters are coming, and there's a happy home, peace, love, and the burdens are going to be gone. If you look at this, on the other deck, it has the lantern along the way that guides you. That's an indication to you that this is soon going to be over. And this is the happy home. So even though you have the tower, you have the happy home, because this is the final outcome, and you couldn't ask for better. Sun and celebration. So Libra, the final outcome for you for the month of August is celebration. Conversation between two people, and sunny. Couldn't be better. You have a good outcome. It can be you have some bumps along the road, but your outcome is very, very good for this month. Time to celebrate. That's what it's saying. Celebrate. Now let's see the cards, the oracle cards that are being presented to you. Spirit is saying, your spirit guides, don't be afraid. Even though you have not experienced what you're going to be going through, you've had similar situations. Therefore, you will know the direction. You will know how to do it. It's sort of like when you are in school and you're learning the new math. Well, you learn the math, and that builds on it to do the next math, to do the next steps. And that's exactly where you are, is you now know how to do the next step, how to look at the situation. Okay, now let's pull a couple of oracle cards. This first oracle card is Mystic Manifesting. And let's see what you're going to be manifesting this month, because you're manifesting, Libra, you're going to be manifesting some really good things. It's a very, very good reading for you this month. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. And if you're interested in the channel, I'm also going to be having the pick a card. So there'll be 3 cards, and you pick the one that calls for you that day, and that can change anytime. So you might pick the card today, and then there's other cards there that you don't know, but the next day, intuition-wise, you choose the other card because it's more appropriate spirit guide. So it's fluid. The whole thing will be fluid and adjustable. Okay, what card do we have for Libra? Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Thank you. And your card here is, divine protection. Your angels and spirit guides are on call to assist you always. The universe has my back. So you've been, you're afraid, which can be because you don't know. You've not maneuvered this path before, but you're protected by the angels. Look at that. You are protected by the angels this month. So you're not in this alone. One other card, which will be from the career and life oracle. I think I want to pull another oracle card too about love in your life. Let's see where love is. I'll pull a card for love because I think, oh yes, okay. This is a message from someone's spirit guide that love is coming to you. Don't be afraid of it, and you'll know. So and that goes to your happy home, and love is coming to you. You can have self-love. However, there is that love that you've been looking for is coming to you. And I'm going to pull an oracle card for that. This oracle card is related to career. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What's the career card? And here's the career card is reflection. Take time to visit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't know like will show you what you truly love. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. Okay, so this can be in many different ways. What are you looking for in a relationship? There it is. What about a job? What qualities do you like in a job? There's the answer. So always look for what you like. Okay, and then we're going to pull a card for love. And what is the love coming up for you? Our wonderful Libra. Right here. And our wonderful Libra, your love card. And these are the angel number cards. A lot of cards here. What is the card for our Libra? Tell us about the love that is ahead for Libra. Okay. Focus on your talents, gather strengths. Your angels encourage you to gather your strengths. In the next chapter, you will need to focus on what you can rather than what you cannot do. Reflect now upon a talent that you have, no matter how small or inconsequential you may think it is. Talk about your talent out loud to yourself if you're telling someone else. Do this until it feels natural. There. And the other card. Here we go. How you begin matters. Start small. Your angelic guides affirm that the dreams you are working towards live in microcosm seeds embedded in your daily activities. Today, do every little thing as you would as if it were larger. Put some additional detail into your daily work, cook an extra fabulous dinner, or expand a little additional effort towards your workout. Reflect on how each choice you make in your daily life can move you to your long-term goals. There. Okay. I also am going to do the angel answer card for you. A lot of answers about moving forward, business and career, relationships. That's what the cards are telling you. Start little. Every little step counts. Okay, right here. And these are the angel answer cards. So think of a question that you want the answer. And the card answer is, a year from now. So some of you were wondering when you were going to be in that relationship a year from now. When are you going to have the business a year from now? So what do? You work every day towards that goal. Whatever it is that you decided. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate your support so much. And if you want to be notified, hit the little bell above the head there on the page, and you'll be notified when the other videos come out. And from Las Vegas, Susie, Nina, Bella, and I are sending you light and love.